What would you do if your mother started an OnlyFans? Sam. Hey, is Dean there too? Cool, cool. Yeah, it's kind of a zombie stripper situation, and that's all I'm prepared to say at the moment. Moms are always just hot if they are someone else's. And since it's not my mom, where's the link up? I will have to explain her then, despite what she probably found on that website, this is in fact not the best platform to host her cooking lessons. OnlyFans is not exclusive to porn, despite a large portion of the website dedicated to that. And I can count on my mother to be oblivious to that side. Related, I recently told my mom that gilf porn is a thing. At first she was horrified, then after some thought, joked about starting one for her boobs. In all honesty, I'd probably promote her page if she started one. If she's still feeling frisky at 60 and it pays for her retirement, so I don't have to, why not? Check her account, make sure everything is set up properly. Educate her on the type of scammers that haunt her, and how to deal with them. Give her tips on what viewers want, and how not to be pressured into doing things she's not comfortable with. If something is going to be done, might as well make sure it's done right. My mum does have OnlyFans, lol. I don't care. She's getting money and doesn't take it too seriously. It's whatever. Wonder why the hell anyone would tell me this, and then go about my day as I've already seen that women full frontal. Probably pick up drinking again as well. Warn her of the long-term repercussions, and that her reputation also affects my career prospects too. Thankfully, my mother is a bit more modest than that, and would never in a million. Given her age and permanently angry face, I'd be surprised if she was successful. But I'd support her choice either way, it's not my body. I would disown her as my mother. You have to hold your parents up to a standard. Just because they're your parents doesn't mean they get a pass. Wouldn't want my children around her. Can't teach self-respect and dignity with grandparents like that. This comment section is deplorable. The amount of people that would support their own mother being a whore on the internet is just sad. First teach her how to set up a stream setup correctly, then test all switches, cam position switch, light switches, chat interactions etc., and then tell her how to use a computer properly. Old people and PC are like cats and water. Subscribe of course. A good son supports his parents' career choices. LOL, kidding, mom died years ago. My mom didn't start an OnlyFans, but she had a sex shop. I would do the same I did when I found out about the sex shop. Support her. I'm an adult and shouldn't hold her life down. BC I don't like a decision. Wouldn't want to know much about the OnlyFans but would do nothing to try and stop her. Yeah, my mom is more allowed for sure. She's recently widowed and if that's what gives her meaning, I don't judge it. She's been through so much, including the terror of me being her child, I allow it. Disconnect effectively and immediately. Nudity is a personal and private matter, so share at your own trust at your own risk. As a teenager I walked into a piercing and tattoo shop with my mate and he said, "Isn't that your mum?" I looked up and sure enough there was a recent picture of my mum with a smile on her face showing 2 freshly pierced nipples. I wouldn't be massively shocked that she started an OnlyFans, just puzzled that she'd have subscribers considering she had tits like fried eggs. Different strokes and all that I suppose. I'd be super impressed. She's 91, has never used the cell phone, flip phone, that my sisters and I bought for her, and she left her career when they got computers because she didn't want to learn how to use one. I would be shocked and I would honestly feel bad for her subscribers. It would just be a live feed off the coast of Canada where we dropped her ashes. You could get a free screensaver that does the same. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Be grateful I was getting a college education paid for and nice many Christmas gifts. Who even cares at this point? Be glad she found a safer and less stressful job that can potentially and hopefully pay better for her retirement. And her starting an OV would also mean she got more proficient in using a computer, so more power to her. She looks great for her age. Still, surprised there's a market for gilf stuff. Like they say, it takes all kinds to make a world. Manage her account, do advertising etc. Dude, I'd go all out supportive and then make a shitload of money. Everyone listen to Distressable on Spotify and make it the #1 on Spotify so Markiplier will start an OnlyFans. Be so surprised as she has been dead for a very long time and never ever used a computer or a smartphone. Sigh and hope she didn't quit her day job for it. Honestly, I wouldn't be like *crazy *shocked. It will probably be a phase that will pass in a few months. Support her decision, because what does it hurt? It makes somewhat decent money, and it may even be something she enjoys doing. Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. I mean, there is stuff on OnlyFans that isn't porn, so yeah, I could see her teaching classes. She's over 70, so I would totally tell her to do porn because that is a niche goldmine. Applaud her. She worked her whole life and is tired AF. If that gives her enough money to be comfortable, good for her. She's a beautiful woman. Well, already me and my siblings have mix and match last named, so I wouldn't be shocked out of my mind. I would freak the hell out because she passed away about 4 years ago. I miss my mom, but I can't support any zombies rising from the grave and starting OnlyFans accounts. Assume she's finally lost the plot entirely, as she's normally a highly religious, slut-shaming bigot. Then I'd probably laugh myself into a stroke.